Rated PG-13.
What's up, guys? It's the Middle-Aged Gamer. We just started live streaming at twitch.tv/themiddleagedgamer. I was trying to do restream to Facebook Gaming and YouTube today, but it didn't work out. So straight up twitch.tv/middleagedgamer is what we're doing today. I'm going to go ahead and continue on the London Underground Bakerloo Line. I've been wanting to play this for quite some time in the past week and a half. I'm going to go ahead and continue Journey and continue Life on the Underground. I have no idea what's up next. I'm assuming it's probably another scenario because we're on number 5, but we'll see what happens. Let's go load it up. Wish me luck, guys. And East Coast Way. It's a very nice photo. I don't know if it's East Coast Way or Long Island Railway that's back in the game under the Preserved Collection. I'll look at that after we get out of here, though. Let's take a look at what it's going to throw our way. Calling all stations. Okay, so this is going to be probably a pretty long scenario where we hit all of the stations along the way, both underground and overground. So we'll have to get it stuck in this for a little bit. Welcome to Elephant and Castle Station. This is a northbound service. This, couldn't read it. I was too slow, guys. I'm assuming we're unlocking the right, or we need to unlock the left. I can't tell. No, it's the right. Okay, we're good. I'm assuming, okay, headlights on. So I guess the whole cab is set up already for us, which is pretty nice. I'm assuming, yeah, reversers forward. I don't know about the dead man's handle. We'll have to, there we go. And we'll load up passengers real quick, locking the doors. Let's go ahead and complete that task. Hopefully I'm set up. It looks like it. That's the wrong way. Let's go ahead and get the brakes off. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. No alarms are blazing, which is good. Fortunately, we are set up 10 miles per hour leaving the station just for a little bit at least. So yeah, just started up live streaming. I don't know if this might be a YouTube video at some point. We'll see what happens, how good or bad I do. I haven't played Train Sim World in about 2 weeks, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty starting off. Should get an increase to 25 here in just a second. Got some exciting things coming up on the stream, which I'll talk about here in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and get up to speed, though. 25, then we'll raise to 30 here in just a second. I always brake too early on this thing, so I'm going to try to brake a little bit later. Makes me nervous, though, every time. This thing is just insane at braking. We're ahead of schedule, but it's only for the time being. I'll try to keep it that way if we can. Oh yeah, we're actually like way ahead of schedule right now. We have to wait, unfortunately. Can we look on the outside? Can we get off at all? I don't think we can. There's really no external cameras, unfortunately. Just give it a second. Oh man, long day at work. One more day till the weekend. I am ready for a little bit of a break myself. There we go. Go ahead and lock the doors back up. Let's head to the next station. And we're going to be doing this quite a bit. Stopping at all the stations along the way. Just got to be careful with the different changes in speed limit moving forward. What up, Railmaster? That sucks, Railmaster. So, I was trying to do a different streaming device this time around, where I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and then also the Facebook gaming, but I wasn't able to get it all set up the way I wanted it to quite yet. But by next time I stream, I'll be streaming to all 3 platforms, so you'll be able to switch to what works best for you. And I should hopefully be able to read the chat from all 3 under one area, if that makes any sense. But I have new menu system, new buttons, new sounds coming. I have it all, so it's gonna be interesting. It might be a little bit hectic starting off, but I was like way too early of a stop. Try to go a little bit further. Should have stopped beforehand, but oh well. Anyways, hopefully Railmaster will be able to work it out. And in fact, we do have our first train coming up. There it is. Just barely caught it. Got my headphones kind of loud today. We're doing live train cam while we still got some light outside. Probably the next 2 hours or so that I'm streaming. Should be good. I still haven't completed my job of cutting the branch down quite yet, but try to do one thing at a time, guys. It's hard. Have a little sip of whiskey, a little bit of a break. Anyway, it's got quite a few follows actually in the past week since I was gone. So shout out to everybody that followed me. Definitely appreciate that, especially during my downtime. It's always nice to see quite a few follows during that frame, or time frame, I should say. Give it a second. Still don't have a mic on the outdoor camera. That would be nice, though, so you guys could hear the train outside. But video, it's actually working pretty good today, despite how bad the frame rate is. There we go. That is it for the train cam right there. Live train cam, guys. You can only get that one place. That is right here for better and worse. So we're definitely doing the entire line today. We're actually early. Interesting. All right, let's get back going. Next is embankment. As we wind through all these tunnels, screeching wheels. Trying to keep an eye out on the speed, make sure I'm not going too fast for any reason. There we go. That branch is probably going to end up being there longer. Not too surprised. Expect a virtual rail fan. Except virtual. Oh, okay. Rail fan, were you able to get it worked out or no? As far as watching on the phone, hopefully you're not just listening to audio. That'd be horrible. So we do got to slow down to 20. It's like just after the next stop at Charing Cross. This should be good. Ooh, gonna be a little bit overshot. Ooh, okay, a lot overshot. It's fine though. Still working on when I need to stop. I always stop or brake too early, and that was a little bit too late on that one. That sucks, Railmaster. Yeah, I wish I would have got the streaming to all different platforms. That way you could switch it up if you needed to. Just, I didn't want to spend another 30 minutes, hour on it and be too tired to stream again, which I did that last night. So instead of streaming last night, I ended up messing around a little bit too much on trying to do some new stuff. And by the time I was messing with all the settings and done with that, I was literally too tired to even stream at that point. Piccadilly Circus is up next. Again, we're doing the calling all stations scenario right now, guys, in case you're just tuning in, which is quite a long scenario. A little bit of a climb to this one, isn't it? There we go. Rail Master. My voice is definitely not that entertaining, man. I'd be might be able to fall asleep to my voice, but it's not going to keep you awake and entertained. Alright, so we're here just about 15 seconds too early. See an AI train coming the other way right there. Lock the doors back up, on to the next one. I would hate to know how many more stations we have to go to, but I know it's quite a bit. I don't know, I feel like doing this route when you're completely wasted would actually be pretty nauseating. Going through all the tunnels. It kind of feels like you're on an amusement park ride, so to speak. It'd be really cool to have a wraparound monitor with a game like this, though, or even flight sim for that matter. So we do got to raise up to 30, up to Oxford Circus before we slow back down to 20. See if we can make use of it. Going a pretty big incline right now. Good old 1930s radio. Oh, man. I'll take that as a compliment, Railmaster. All right, man. Still braking too early, unfortunately. Feel like we're slightly behind schedule. Regent's Park is next. Thought I heard train cam. Nope, just a big truck. Just kidding, guys. Yeah, it's just a truck. Big old diesel truck. All right, speed increase up to 30. 500 yards to go. Still braking just a tad bit too early. I did, I think, braking 2 at 80 yards out and bumped to the 3. Maybe if I left it at 2, it'd be okay. Let's go and lock the doors up. Keep pushing. Next stop is Baker Street. And cleared up to 30. Looks like all the way in, which is nice. Kind of cool how I feel like there's an underground system in my house. Hopefully you're drinking. It'll all come together. You just got to imagine the train going through the tunnel right now at what feels like a lightning fast speed, but we're only doing 29, 30 miles per hour. So that was doing 30, and I was braking about 2 starting at 70 yards out, and I still stopped a little bit sooner. So maybe 65, 60 yards out, and I can always break it up to 3. I know incline and decline of the track have a little bit to do with it as well, but we're actually a little early, which is nice. Better to be early than late. Right. Looks like we're going to be cleared up to 35 here in just a second as well. I will take that. Almost 10,000 points already, which is nice. See, I feel like I did the same thing this time, but I'm stopping late, and I was on 3 the entire time. I'm not sure if it's coming into like a decline into the station or what it was, but we definitely overshot that one by a little bit, or a lot of it. Good thing you can't see this, Railmaster. You'd be slightly disappointed. Okay, we're actually a little early. That one actually felt like the platform was shorter than what the yardage was telling me to, which is really strange. What up, Maverick? Cheers, cheers. Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I definitely appreciate it, man. Edgeware Road is our next stop. And we should be cleared to 35 the whole way as well. I do pretty good. Always a good night when I'm able to stream in between working. I almost had a new stream system set up via Streamlabs, but I didn't get there quite yet. Still working on it. Steepest grade in America is 4.7%. That's pretty crazy. Definitely braked a little too late. It's not horrible. Not great. Still learning, guys. Yeah, 4.7% would be insane. I guess it depends how long that grade lasts and what's actually going up it. Okay, not a train. Motorcycle. I keep hearing things, guys, so you're going to see me going to the train cam trying to catch a train every now and then. Straight Puffed, welcome to the stream. I just saw that. Hope you're good. Doing a little bit of London Underground today. Actually, the full line. I wouldn't say a little bit. We do have to get under 20 miles per hour coming up, so gotta be a little conscious of that. There we go. Slow down just a little bit before we get to Paddington. It's like a hard right turn, Jesus Christ. There we go. About the Challenger disaster? Never seen it offhand. What year was that? I couldn't even tell you how many people lost their lives. 86? Sounds about right. Is it new? We'll have to check it out. I was born in 84, but I mean, obviously I've heard about that. There's only been a few or a handful of really big disasters like that. Although I'm sure with us trying to get to Mars and everything else going on, or trying to do the vacation in space, I think that will increase dramatically in the future. 2020 miniseries. All right, I'll have to check that out. Assuming I'm not streaming or working, which that's few and far in between. Can't remember what I've been watching lately. I think it was about like an outdoor expedition race that was hosted by the Bear Grylls guy, whatever his name is. It's the last thing I can remember watching. That was a much better stop. Still a little early, but better than going to. Yeah, but there you go. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Let's just call him Bear. I don't know what it was. It's like some epic outdoor race where you have to do kayaking and biking and mountain climbing and everything else. Looked pretty insane. I couldn't even tell you what kind of race it is because I forgot offhand though. It's not a triathlon. It's not the Ironman. It's like maybe an expedition race. I don't know what they call it. Anyways, it's on either Netflix or Amazon Prime. It's pretty good. We call them Bear Grylls. Just that's what we're naming them. You know I'm horrible with pronunciation anyways. The Challenger appears. Oh man. Alright, so we're cleared to 30 all the way in. Like I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this station either, otherwise I'd butcher that as well. Eco Challenge, there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you if you looked that up, Maverick. Appreciate that, man. Anyways, check it out if you guys like anything that looks extreme. I would like to do it one day, but I'm definitely not in that type of shape. Right. Almost 15,000 points. What up, 1776? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Oh no. I accidentally locked the doors. Okay, we're good. I was only there like a second or two beforehand. About to get nervous. Kilburn Park next. Thank you, man. Yeah, Train Sim World. If you like train sims or actually any simulator games, it's definitely worth checking out. By far the best train sim game in my opinion. Dovetail Games have done a lot over the years. I guess they haven't met some people's expectations, but there's no one even remotely close to making a product like this, so you really can't complain about anything. If I had this when I was 12 years old, I'd be absolutely amazed. I mean, I'm still amazed now, but I mean, they just didn't have anything like this back in the day, unfortunately. Definitely breaking too early. Yeah, I saw the rail driver support. It's supposed to be coming up. I know it's on the roadmap, which means if it's on the roadmap, it's going to happen. I still have my rail driver actually sitting in a box next to me right now here in my studio slash converted garage, whatever you want to call it. But I'll be breaking that sucker out, making some YouTube videos at some point. Very cool. Hope your channel is doing good. Still trying to release videos on my end on at least a weekly basis, but I'd really like to do 2 or 3 per week if I could. Right, Queen's Park is up next. We do have a reduction in speed coming up before it. This is where we come out of the underground and head to the overground section. Right, here we go, Queen's Park. Can actually get on the outside for once, which is nice. There we go. Awesome, man. I actually have the live train cam going right now, so if I hear a train go by, I'll switch over to that so you guys can rail fan. Why sitting at home? Much easier than going outside. All right, let's go ahead and move on. I'm literally right on the tracks right now, or pretty close. I'd say maybe 50 feet away at the most. I don't know why my power is so slow. What's going on? Why don't I have power? I'm so confused. There we go. It's almost like my locomotive had its power cut for some reason. Still feels like it's not there, but at least we're moving now. Kensal Green is next, 0.8 miles. We'll get some speed increases here in just a little bit. The cool part about my house, I can literally walk down to the bar and rail fan from the bar, which is pretty crazy. There's a few bars around here you can do that from, but I can go grab a drink and sit there and watch trains go by if I really wanted to. But my house is on the tracks too, so there's really no point. If I'm going to the bar, it's to watch a game or to meet up with friends, play darts, something similar to that. I don't even know what the X52 throttle is. Sounds like a flight stick. X52, is that what it is? There we go, we can finally speed up now. Yeah, doing pretty good, Railmaster. Man, you need to switch to an iPad or TV or something. Hold me up on the Fire Stick. I don't know what's up with my camera, though. That's bothering me right now. Let's see if I can get rid of that. There we go. Make it a little bit more enjoyable for you guys. I don't want to be seeing a bunch of flickering from the camera. back inside. It says I'm supposed to be there in like right now, which is impossible. There's no way that would happen. See if I can make up some time on the next section, hopefully. You know, one thing I didn't do, I didn't put this on. I don't know where we're going, but I think it's all the way at the end, maybe? Potentially. Go ahead and speed up as fast as possible. Okay, that's a pretty cool strat. I didn't know that. Be interesting though, because isn't the throttle for like most flight sticks like it's a smooth throttle? I think it'd be weird to not have those notches. And like, at what point does it notch up? Is it going to be separated correctly on that? I don't know. I guess it depends on which train you're driving too. Like this one's in notches, obviously. I guess maybe there's some trains out there where it's a percentage, and that would make much more sense on those trains. All right, so we gotta get down to 30 miles per hour in just a second. No, I get that. I know you can just throttle without the stick. I just think it'd be weird using that throttle with certain types of locomotives, but I could be wrong. Notch it or go home. Oh, man. The horseshoe curve. They don't have horseshoe curve on Train Sim World 2. I do kind of miss the old train simulator, though, with the 1,000-point system, where it was absolutely brutal. If you made any mistakes, you'd get deducted. I think it was much, much harder to get a good score. But I much prefer the graphics and everything else about this game. Just not so much the scoring system. I wish it was a little bit harder. So yeah, we're still running behind schedule somehow. I really haven't done anything wrong, though, per se. Going about as fast as humanly possible. Let me try to do one thing. Let's do a quick train by, since we're on the outside finally. Yeah, the buffering was always pretty bad. That's why I was saying I like this game so much better. It's just much, much smoother. The frame rate's 100 times better all the way around. It loads the future scenery much better. Quick train by, guys. Haven't done this one in a while. Been stuck underground for like 30 minutes. I need to brake. Okay, never mind. I almost broke the speed limit there, but now we're raised up to 45. Jesus, wow. Let's see if we can actually hit that. I doubt it, but you never know. Close. 42. Here we go. That'd be pretty cool, Stray. So a little software action to let you adjust as needed. I'm really curious to see how Dovetail Games integrates and how well they integrate the Railmaster for this. Like I said, I haven't used the Railmaster in, I don't know, probably years at this point, honestly. Magnesium, what up, baby? Long time no see. Yeah, glad you finally caught a live stream. That's awesome, man. Hope you're good. Hope you've been doing good. And I see that subscription, so I definitely appreciate that, man. Alex Train Spotting TTV, thank you for the host. I just saw that. Thank you for the follow as well. So I don't hear the notifications of my headphones, so I have to look at the feed to see that. Yeah, it's been a long time. Like years, probably. Maybe longer, I don't know. That's kind of how I am. I have some old like I think PS1s and PS2s, PS3s in a big container with my my rail driver, just waiting to get used. All right, next stop, Stonebridge Park. I'm not that familiar with the overhead section, or overground section, I should call it. We're still running behind schedule by probably 15, 20 seconds, so. Nor do I have any clue how to brake this far out doing 45 miles per hour. I'm so used to the underground section. So I get nervous and I just over brake like no other. But I think regardless of what I do, I'm still going to be running behind. There's just no way to keep up with the timetable. But I was doing good on the underground section, just about 15 to 30 seconds behind on the overground section for whatever reason. All right, next stop, Wembley Central, which I think is our last stop, I believe. Again, I'm not familiar with this part of the track, or this route, I should say, but I'm pretty sure this is the last stop. If you hear thuds in the back, you're braking too hard. Yeah, probably am. In fact, I know I am, but I'm trying to keep up with the schedule, which is, like I said, pretty hard. Just trying to keep it at 40 for now. Get inside real quick so I can pay attention. Have it in Notch Street, but it's not even picking up speed going up the incline. Over 2% right there. Yeah, we actually might be here somewhat on time. A few seconds late, but not too bad. It's all within the minute, which is what matters. Pretty happy with the overall service. Now, my passengers, on the other hand, with the amount of acceleration and braking, they may not be so happy, but they're going to have to deal with it at this point. That's all I can say. Thank you, 1776. I like this stream as well. Good job. Good job streaming, dude. On this fight, man. Hey, Crusher, what's up, man? Yeah, it's been like a week since my last stream. I apologize. I apologize. But I'm about to get some more whiskey and coke here in a minute. That was not the last station. I cannot take a whiskey break as of yet. Wow. Okay, I messed that one up. Looked like I almost had a wheel slip there for a minute. That's interesting. How long does this line go? Can't go much longer. What up, Kim Dog? Nice to see you again. Baked bean. Yeah, you're 100% right. As long as the train shows up when I'm drunk and takes me where I go, I'm okay. If this was Japan, I'd probably be fired if I was 5 seconds late, though. Hell yeah, Crusher. Did you do all 5 of the campaign missions, or what? I have no clue when to brake, I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm gonna start braking because I'm nervous. There we go. All right, Roadmaster, appreciate you stopping by. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, you were here to assist when needed, and that's what matters. All right, I'm assuming we're gonna go even further. Yep, South Kenton, here we come. Got all 5. Oh, I didn't know you could be that far behind. A couple of minutes late. Rag Museum? Jesus. I do have to get down to 10 miles per hour, but that's after the station. Got all 5 knocked out. The last one was the only one getting me into trouble. Jesus Christ, Crusher. You are an expert. Honestly, the game, it's a hard game, but I think once you get the hang of it after the first mission or two, it's really not that bad. But I think jumping into a game like that from scratch is pretty hard for a lot of people. Even for me, like the first few times I played a mission, I was like, man, there's no way to do this. But I think it's because I started with the scenario instead of the campaign, which is kind of backwards of what you're supposed to do. Let's go ahead and stop. Still braking way too early. I'm actually almost on time though, look at that. Like maybe 10 seconds behind. I'd like to get it, if I could get, no. I was trying to get a picture of that close up, but it's not gonna happen right now. Right, Kenton is next. 0.9 miles to go. It's been years since you started streams. Pretty cool from then till now. Thank you, Kim Dog. Appreciate that, man. I almost thought it said pretty cool up until now. I was like, no, bro, don't do that to me. Tear, if you would have said that. But I'm not crying anymore. Yeah, that makes sense, Crusher. Especially at freight. That's really, I don't even know what they're called now. Not the railway stations, but the warehouses come into play. That way you don't, I guess, deadhead except for to those warehouses. Then from the warehouse out, you can transport stuff back and forth as needed. But there's so many ways you can beat each campaign mission. I know a lot of people have trouble. I've had a couple people actually follow my exact steps to beat the mission with 30 points to get the President's Medal, but there's so many different ways you could do things. All right. I have no idea where we are on this map, by the way. I know we're towards the end. That's all I know. We got over almost 25,000 points, which is insane. Because I'm pretty sure the scenario said you only need like 14,000 to get a gold medal. So the fact that we have this many points is crazy. Absolutely insane. Still breaking way too early. Jesus Crusher. Yeah, if you don't use a warehouse, though, on some of those scenarios, everything's so congested. You're going to have trains upon trains waiting for each other. I wish I knew that, Wagnesium. I think it's calling all stations is what it's called. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I had the wrong thing on the board the whole time. I think that's the one we needed. I'm pretty sure the next one is the last station we're going to. Looks like it, on the map at least. Master of brute force. I could just see you with the map with like literally trains waiting on trains, like 10 on each side waiting to go into a station. You're like, yeah, they're working. They'll eventually get there. As long as they make money, it's all good. It's all right though. Like I said, there's so many different ways you can do it. So I think this is my third or fourth mission on the Bakerloo Line. So I'm pretty sure I'm doing the journey, of course, and it goes in order, doing all the scenarios first, and then goes into services. And I'm almost 100% certain it's the one I just told you. Kim Dog, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. I always said, in case you guys know, as soon as I get 20 subscriptions, I'll make an actual schedule and stick to it. I'm not sure that will ever happen, but someday, as soon as I hit that 20 subscription mark, that's when I'm going to start focusing on having a schedule for at least 2 to 3 days per week. But until then, I'm going to enjoy going to the bar, playing darts, watching the game, and riding motorcycles. But I do love hanging out with you guys, love playing games. It's absolutely crazy to think that there's a few people, even if there was one person here watching me play a game. It's insane. Think about being at a house and having 5 or 10 people behind you watch you simply play a game. That's absolutely insane. See, I could have caught up on these last couple stations, but definitely don't want to run that red light. That would not be good. Outside life is 100% important. We're humans. We need that sunlight. We're not creatures meant to be stuck inside all day. Although I could easily stream all day and quit my work, be a lot less stress. But my work pays the bills. First off, you wouldn't drink all my beer because it'd be impossible. Second off, there'd be plenty of liquor. So if we ran out of beer, we'd have to switch it up. Oh, thanks for completing this run. Let's see how you performed. I mean, I think I just brutalized the scenario. 26,000 plus points. As long as it doesn't crash, we should be all right. As I say that, it's going to crash. There we go. 51 minutes. We were level 15. Jesus. We climbed 2 levels on that, on the main level, which is pretty insane. 26,191 points, 51.33 is the time taken, 14.6 miles driven. Absolutely insane. We're going to ignore some of these stopping accuracies because they just don't matter that much. But look at that. 0.4, that's pretty good. 0.045, that's even better. Take that. Complete all the scenarios. I am Crusher, 100%. I'll do all the scenarios. I'm gonna do actually probably the DLC for that game as well, even though I have to buy the full game or pay for the DLC, which is the same price. It doesn't make any sense. I wish it was a lot cheaper just to buy the DLCs, but I'll definitely be doing that. Yeah, Magnesium. I thought about just retiring and living a different lifestyle, but I'm not ready for that yet. I like cars. I like motorcycles. As soon as I get over that, I will definitely take a step back. Anyways, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Put cheers below if you watch this in full, and I'm going to enter you to win a game at the end of the month. If you guys are watching this on Twitch, however, I have to go get another whiskey and Coke because I am thirsty and I want to hang out with you guys for at least another round or two. Don't you know?